This or Emperor Scarlet again. Yeah, either that or if I'm playing like Boom Street or something. I do enjoy that game. It's a bit more action-y. There we go. But yeah, I do like how this one looks so far. Almost like I could do the outline of this immediately. Oh, let me see it. I kind of like the shoulders. Rock to no, this is Stone Age. I guess I just need to adjust the but I'm using like both of them. There's some places there needs to be a bit more detail, but other places it's already looking fine. So, in particular, the underwagons. Like that. Oh, panty drawing time. Yes. I guess you could say that. Panty drawing time. Your favorite activity? But so what about the dress up pon game? I was thinking kind of like, because it could be constructed in like a HTML5 kind of style game. I just wonder which website can host such thing. Maybe Maybe Newgrounds. We can actually construct a game for it to run. Machines! And then you can choose what outfit you want Pon to wear. Remove Pon's outfit because that's probably what you want to do. How do I do this mouse? I mean, if I were to fill it out like this is going to look weird. I need to figure out how to do that. And there's one here. Erwischt. Don't know if that wait, I need to okay, let's see. Some quick references. Not anything here looking like what I'm looking for. Okay, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Let's see if that helps me. No, that's not what I wanted. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we can make. Thank you for following, Nastman. Are you a bunny? I'm a bunny. That'd be nice. But your name is Bun. Unless you like a ham bun, hamburger bun. Oh my, such an adorable bunny. Ooh, you like this? You should try to change my outfit. Like that. Look, now I'm wearing something else. Okay, let's adjust. I actually love it. Should have been recommended to me by Twitch. Ooh, a huge townie. Ooh. Oh my. There we go. Now I can speak. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. And I hope you enjoy it. After all, I'm drawing this. Okay, let's try to redraw them out again. Here's love heart. And blushy pon-pons. I didn't do the two. Yeah, that one as well. There. Don't know if that looks good, but it will do for now. And then the other eye. There. And the eye. There, okay, I need that just a bit. So I forgot the color combination that got the nice pink hair color. Well, you got salmon pink instead. Salmon pink is an interesting color. Some of us will not survive. Doesn't sound good to me. But announcing the jailbreak itself probably isn't a good idea either. It almost looks angry. I mean, I guess you would be angry. I mean, I think she has a reason to be angry. Your buns look so down adorable. I wanna spoil with cuddles, pets, and much more. You do have an option for head pets. You also have the option for tummy rubs for certain outfits. Basically, any outfit that isn't a dress. Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you for the head pads. Well, you can also change the color of the hand that pets me. It will change the color for you specifically. So you can make it your persona's color. So it looks more like it's you petting me. I think that's that. Oh, bunny seat. Now you can touch my tummy. Well, touching the on the outfit though, but close enough. Let's see now. I need to. Here's my previous outfit, by the way. Oh my. Gonna save for a little outfit. Ooh. Oh wait. Wait, which outfit is that? Oh my. Well. I hope it will be worth it. You'll find out soon. Oh. Well. I'll be patiently waiting. I'll be a good bunny. Hopefully it's a cute outfit. I mean, I only kinda got cute outfits. Celebrate butt. Celebrate the butt. And I have improved my method of preparing songs for the karaoke, so I should be able to do it a bit faster. I think that will do. And then I do the outline on top of that. We should start here as usual. In the center of the picture. I'm working myself outwards. For no particular reason. And a Brixton does not have paw pads. Because neither the concept art nor the 3D models feature paw pads. So I'm not adding that to my art because I like accuracy. A bit too much. Okay, I don't know if there's any paw pads in the show. Do. See if I can merge these two together. I will lock these. Here we get silly. But today I feel a bit warm. And it does take out of my energy. Unfortunately. Quote 20. If it means that I can get to see some panties, then we can start all the logic. Yep. That sounds good. Kick a key on me. Yeah, I've drawn some art where it might not make the most sense. Okay, I'll draw this on a separate layer. So I can then erase the part that will not be visible. So I get a smooth line. Like that. Thank you for the head pads. What do you mean? Oh, punch fun is 148% kid there. I'm breaking the scale. I'm off the charts. It can't contain my kidneys. I mean 62% kidney. That's a good amount of kidneys, I think. I think that suits you. At least it's not 69, right? It's not a little high. Nah. I would feel like a little low because you are so adorable and cute. I mean, it's close. Like, it's less than 2/3, so I'd say it's not too high. Could always be high, you know. Flash. Blush, blush, blush. Kinky giggle. Ooh, bikini. That's a nice one. I think that one turned out pretty cute, and I think it looks really nice with my colors and everything. And how it shows the white tummy, that's just adds so much more to it. Ooh, touching the fluffy tummy. Okay, when it comes to this place, like that. And rank. I guess so. Not at the moment, because they would be on alert when the match starts, but I'm 5 minutes. And I'm glad I'm finally added the counter on the back screen. Okay, that. Let's squish these together a bit. There. Adorable Pon Pon, hello Pocky Shadow. Look, I'm drawing a Pokemon. Well, this is the... Alright, this line on it I would remove. I'm drawing a cute Pokemon, and my first day back in college is today, and I am so excited! I do hope you're having a good day on your first day, first good day. The best of days. So, what will it be the studies in? If you told me before, I forgot about it, so you have to remind me. I'm back to normal. If you haven't told me, then that will explain it. Oh, Niji, a bit of paprika. Do, do, do. Something like that will be good. Yeah, I have my suit on, and today I get to have my picture taken for the book. Ooh, and I assume you don't mean a fursuit. It's a fancy school. It's a first furry school with only fursuits. Honestly, fursuit is usually the most of the context I hear suiting, unless I'm playing Boom Street and it's just card suits. Yeah, I've heard the term before. I don't know what it means. I only know it's being fancy. That's all I know. Okay, we're going to have an ad break currently, so let me go and get me some more water and put away the dishes. That was great job. Guess it gets more funny when I read them comments after failing. Okay, but what's the point? Oh, I see. Wait, which is C? Okay, so it's C D E F G A H. Wait, which is C? Wait, that's C, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait. I don't care which. I don't care how many steps it goes. So it goes 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 2, 2. So that will be CHGEC. CHGEC. I did it! I actually figured it out. H. Yeah, there's no H. There is H in music. Okay. Sure. Whoa! Where did that go? Oh, it landed in the water. Okay. Thank you. But I did not expect that to happen. Just flew into space. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is going so terrible at the moment. What did I do different last time I played this that made it so easy? How is it? That makes no sense. Is this perfect game buggy or something? This is the last round. Finish him off. But it's not what? This is not. This doesn't make no. This makes no sense at all. There we go. Now I'm back. How could you just make up a? Yeah, I did. Let's check. Oh, I was gonna do squatting too. Ow! I had for that. Great lap. You placed last. 1. Great lap. 2. Oh, you placed last. 3. 4. Yeah. 5. That wasn't any good. 6. Wow. 7. 8. Bunnies! Okay, there we go.
Bunnies attacking bunnies.
Didn't for cold. Well then, back towards where I was. Stay healthy. Correct posture. Hydrate. And then drawing. I was going to draw this part here. There. Maybe I should let the dog out. Good job staying healthy, thank you. Okay, now. I want to be unhealthy bunny. Otherwise, skull will be sad. This is the naughtiest I've drawn. Or is it? There. Technically, it would also be here as well. Adjusting this part here. Okay, how about there? or is the line too naughty? Should do it without line. Is it too naughty for Pun Pun? Because I could... I don't know. Because I can do it without... Well, I have to copy this instead. Actually. So this is a copy. Let's redraw this part here. What, you wanna bump my butt? Oh, there's not much difference between an ice type and a nice type. But, oh no, he's trying to punch my butt. What a variety of codes. The many sides of Pun Pun. And one of those sides is a butt. Because I could do this. So that is without the line. Or I could do it with the line. It's a bit wobbly here though. I don't know, I do not do the line. But I am, but thank you, Cold. Or I could have it like that. Do the same without a line, or I can make the line much smaller. So that's not as prominent. That's always too small instead. Or keep it as it is, but I just make the lines in there. I don't know. Maybe that's better. Keep it as is, but then just make the lines in there. But Pumpkin is abbreviated as PP. God's famous quote is I am but. Good bunnies. Okay, I wanna cheat and just copy this one. But I rotate it slightly so it doesn't look copied. Aha. Being smart about it. What you drawing? Panties? Hello, Tall. Yes, I am. Well, yeah, or I like it. At least it includes panties. But what color should the panties be? Pink. Very light pink. And then like a stronger pink. On the edges. But then this part is like white or something. This part being pink. Ooh, like devil. Yes, gotta be lewd. I know. I'm not sure if I should include it, you know. Purple ruffle, no. I'm not sure if purple will work. Pink is very feminine. I mean, I could try, like... Because I can make it a separate layer here and then I can just switch it back. Purple is kind of a dark color, isn't it? Because if you make it purple too light, it kind of becomes pink. Not really, but... I mean, I guess it is working. But I feel like it's kind of clashing with the pink. Perfect. This is... There we go. Magenta. Magenta. I love the relation buttons. It's something I haven't done for her yet, so I thought I wanted to add some. I don't draw on this specific design yet, so I wanted to do it. Well, Cold, you should help me come up with more crazy ideas. Ideas that are... Other people are free to help me too. Come up with new ideas. And with ideas, I mean like... I don't mean like different ideas for prints and parties and stuff. I mean actually like a full unique design. With all the features. I'm trying to come up with ideas myself. Sometimes it's hard to come up with a new idea. Buttons and unfair sounds uncomfortable. Well, it really depends on what you do. I guess if you were to want to touch her panties, I guess if you that's an idea for a drawing. One character somehow trips, falls over, I don't know how it works, and then like lands with her panties right on another character's face. But then she has buttons on her panties, so the buttons Max's face. I don't know. What a silly idea of a drawing. She falls crotch first into my face, total not cause I was already down there sniffing. Oh yeah, okay, I guess that would be the logical explanation behind it. Well, it would be, not really. I mean, this area would be, I guess, where you wanted to be hit, but I guess you're going to be hit by this area instead. Whatever you would call that area. It's not, I mean, it's like in the crotch area, right? I guess the whole area is. I'm no crotch expert. Crotch spurt. I don't know what all the terms are. Even though some of probably that I should know it. Considering the content. Yeah. Oh wait. It sounds lewd and funny. So that's the thing I want to do. I want things that are like lewd jokes that aren't really pornographic. But taking the opportunity to do a joke about something you would normally not see as used as a joke. And if they're going to go to the length of going lewd, they tend to like just to overdo it, if that makes sense. This like in between, not having the boundaries of having to be safe about it, but also not going pornographic about it either, if that makes sense. I guess I have to write that down as an idea. Which character should it be? She was swinging and huffed off too high. Ooh, swinging. She wouldn't have to wear a dress or a skirt, you know, it can flip up and everything. Yeah, I'm still gonna jerk off to it. I mean, you're free to do it. Cause panties. I'm not going to say that no one is allowed to do it. I'm drawing the panties for my own. I meant to say, I'm drawing the artworks for my own entertainment. And then, however, anyone else is enjoying the artworks, that's up to them. Who said I'm not already doing it? Well, fine. I guess you can do that while you're watching the stream. Might be a bit weird to announce that, though. But I guess you are told. So I'm not surprised. Me, I'm not. I'm at McDonald's. Well, does that change anything? Wanted a burger. What burger are you eating? I won't allow that kind of activity, and if I catch you doing it, we'll have to ask, what the hell am I watching people doing such things? Exactly, like, I mean, that is a big question. Why do we have a... I mean, I'm not going to police what people do in their rooms. And I'll be honest. People are free to jerk it off to my art if they so please. That's not my thing to judge. I wouldn't be able to police it anyway. I'm too fluffy to be stopped. No one can see anything that goes on in that flap. Smirk, triple butt smirk. Yep. You don't know what happens in my fluff. I assume that meant to be in my fluff. No, I don't. Or maybe you do. No, I don't. Are you stuck in my fluff? No. Someone else might be though, so you might want to check that. I get a lot stuck in my fluff. Berries, mice. What? That would be a thing. Todd shows up, shakes himself, and a bunch of creatures falls out. Go on this creatures, I mean mice and stuff. Water foxes, oh my. Mostly first though, that does make sense. As you're walking through the forest, all the you have all these dupery plants, and then you just Todd just walks through it, and then all the plants are berryless, treeless, and then yeah, and then you have all of that stuck in your life. Well, Todd, you should write me a message on Discord as a reminder that I need to make that drawing featuring that female character. I guess I could make a new original character. I could draw a fox. Already drawn a lot of foxes. I did draw that. I did make that skunk. Who is a magician. Or wants to be one. Well, I mean, she's already done one magic trick, so... And I should do more magic tricks. Cute skunk, yeah, there was a cute skunk. Whatever her name was, Stephanie, I don't remember. A lot of citrus in my floof. I smell like a lemon tree, I like fruit. Sometimes I end up with a whole bush in my floof. That's also annoying to try to get out. A reminder of what female character? No, yes, the idea that some female character ends up landing on top of a male character. Having her had this press against his face. That was the idea of a drawing I should make one day. Just for the humor situation of it. I don't remember every idea I had, but that's the only idea I had. You should send me a message. I can write that down in my list of ideas to draw, so I can draw it one day. Oh, the swing thing. Yeah, it doesn't have to be swings though. Don't actually know what the scenario would be. You should send me a Bunny. Well, no. I mean, I can if you pay me. Then I can send you Bunny in real life. It would be my Pon merch. Pon's used panties. Clean or dirty, that's your choice. Anyway, moving on. One day when I'm financially stable, that's fair. I'm kinda not financially stable, so I kinda need an income. Used panties. Oh, yeah, if you want to. Smike. Gotta go to Sweden to get them fresh. Well, I guess you can come to Sweden, I guess. Not sure how you would find me though. Right. Lily on the pad, welcome! We're doing some art here. The title is not lying. Thank you so much for raiding and following too. You wanna see the artwork I'm doing? It's a bit of a silly artwork. Nothing explicit, it's underwear. Meatball gravy. Thank you so much for reading. What about you? You were also doing art. Would you like to share if you the artwork you were or whatever you were working on? Because art could be anything. Doesn't have to be digital. Do the art. Fråga sa på in. Oh yeah, that's why you're on a pad. You're a froggy on the pad. On a lily pad. Welcome, Lily. If that's... I assume that's your name. And that's the lily pad joke there. Pun, or whatever you want to call it. Very creative name. I like the name. Based Emma. Frogos helping. Swedish meatball or in meatball jam. I don't know what you're talking about because I have eaten meatballs here in Sweden without any form of jam. But each their own, I guess. I guess I've eaten some with sauce too. It's whatever you prefer. I've eaten both ways. Oh no, frogs! Oh yeah, frogs! Welcome, readers. Oh, this shrub. Hi, you have been here before. Frogs hopping in. Don't tell the French. I will not tell any. I don't know. Welcome, Raider Based. Yeah, Based Emma. Watch out, this Emma is based. What boys? Welcome to the Bonbon stream. I like boys. Well, great that you got the welcome message there. I'm actually Pon the Dream Bunny now, so that quote is a bit outdated. It is my name. I won't send any art today as it was comms I was working on. I mean, sure, that's fine. But it was a good stream and now to get ice cream. You're free to share an older art piece if you want. Or, I mean, you don't have to. There's no requirement. Some art pieces that you worked on yourself recently, or a previous commission that you are able to share as well. That's an option too, if that's an option. But you're free to obviously get your ice cream. You deserve ice cream. You worked great today. Well, I assume, but but I will. There we go. But I will assume. Ice cream sandwich. Ooh. What's the sandwich part made of? It's ice cream between the two pieces. Although I guess that would depend on which brand it is. Actually. I really only had, well, probably multiple brands, but they kind of made it the same way. I don't know how international that design is. So I don't know actually. So ice cream sandwich. Asking what flavor and two cookies. Because the ones I had are soft, but they might be soft stuffed cookies. As in very, very soft. But maybe this cookie. Yeah, cookies or biscuits, I think European use. Do you know that the word cookies comes from Dutch? It depends. I see cookie and biscuit as two different things. I don't know if that's how other people use it too. Because if it's like a chocolate chip cookie, that's a very sugary thing. But if it's a biscuit, to me, it's like Not as sugary. Can still be sugary, but not as sugary. It's more... It's not as sweet. I can also see a cookie being more crunchy, while a biscuit is more... not crunchy. Could be something from soft to... They're not soft, but not like cookie crunchy. But that's kind of my own... how I made a distinction on my own. I don't know if anyone else splits it up like that. Maybe that's just me being weird. And I understand that region that doesn't even use biscuit as a word. I would split it up like that. Charge, you are in 5th place. 5 points a day, 40 total. In addition to the 5 points a day. Well, technically, which it doesn't show you because it sums up the last 20 streams. But if I go to Todd and actually check your activity history, you will... Yeah, yesterday you were very active. That's why you have climbed so much. No, not yesterday. Yesterday you were not active at all. You wasn't here. But the day before that you were very active. But the 20 streams ago you got 1 point. So next tomorrow you will lose 1 point and get 5 points. So it will go from 40 to 44. And that will put you in still 5th position. Who's in 4th position? Janerto is 3rd. I don't know who is actually in 4th position. Cole is 1st. Portugal is 2nd. Janerto is 3rd. Todd is 5th. Who is 4th? Who is more active than Todd but less active than Janerto? That's a good question. Like cats? We don't remember. So like cats alley games or like not a 7th. And then there's also Kate's gaming corner who also tend to show up sometimes. Okay, no, actually not at all. Well, Kate is not showing up as often as Cat. Cat shows up quite often in 7th, but then we have someone in 6th position. Good question. Coldest 27 points today. Yeah, you're in 1st place. You have 759 points. You get a crazy amount of points during the marathon. Remy has 29 points today. Nicely done. You have 720 points. You're catching up. Mostly. Surprised that Cold actually got faster, I mean. Because the Remy has been so active. I'm happy that both of you are active, regardless who actually has the most points. Points isn't everything. I usually have breakfast and shower taken away from viewing time, yeah. That is true. And that's how Cold managed to catch up. But yeah, but sometimes you do have more points than Cold. So it varies. But it's okay, I have something more important than points. You have plushies. You have... Yes, it's totally the plushies you're referring to. You do have cute plushies. There we go, I should be able to fill this part now. What color should the bra be? Because I do like it when it's miscolored, you know. There we go. Maybe, wait, if I... Could have some paragon or something. Very cute plushies. Coats, that's why they're called bundies, because it's a combination of bonus and undies. Bundies. I misread that. Bunnies. Not really a combination of bonus and undies. Well, I mean in one way, I guess. Time to do science. Bonus. On these. And then you like... What you have to do is like... No! No! Mechalico, no! On these, no! God, I like to run with my my load. Mechalico, no! And then you got... Bun... And then like... And then like... Bun... It's kind of a weird way to do it. Kind of works-ish. But... Lush, yeah! That's Fun's face. After you humiliate her. Just because an option exists doesn't mean you have to utilize it. I feel like the nose is very thick. buddies. There we go. That's more like it, I guess. You look out like this. No, 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 no. There wasn't. That was. You imagined that. But what's the point of it being an option if you don't use it? It's to test your loyalty. And I guess most of you have failed. Except Cold. I don't think Cold has utilized it. Except once to test it, I guess. Which is still not a nice thing to do. I just want to test or see what happens when I steal your clothes. You know, a social experiment. And then the mouse. Da-da-da. There. I'm liking how it's coming along already. Why does that happen? Oh, I like it. Well, I gotta probably bring me. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm getting better at this artistry. For each drawing I make. First if I want... Try to sync now. How do I want... Like that. Tall pointy ears. Sword bunnies. But gotta get some sword bunnies in there. We are approaching the end of the year. We're halfway through the year only. Still quite a long time before I reach the end of it. Quite a lot has happened. Do, do, do. There. There. Perfect. Probably draw this first, maybe. And I can draw this. Do. And then I have to pick tip here. There. And then this side. Merging everything. Together. Fix this. There. And the point. What do you mean if we use Pon and warm hot spring sweetness and joy? Well, love. And then I just have to merge the two up here somehow. Like that. And the mouse. Now it's... But of course I shouldn't make pure white, should I have yellow on it? Giggle giggle. Hush. Hush with a giggle. Are you having a giggle? Right, how about that? Okay, how does it look? Check on our brakes again. I guess if... I guess it kinda Bombay wouldn't really be visible there. Maybe. It will be an interesting thing to just compare like the first of these drawings to the last of them. See how my skill increased. Okay, and listen more like that. And this part will be yellow. That. Should I add the fluff things here, or would they be completely obscured anyway? Fluff things. Like that. Doing it different cut. There. Oh, I start ads. Well, I'm making good progress. Call it expression. Oh, okay, right. It's like both kinda. I guess when I add the blush, it makes it more clear.
Well, anything.
Yeah, you got no nose.
Yes, jump down, jump down. No. Come on. Come on. Fall down. No, fall down. I just want you to fall down. Please. Please. No, no. I don't want to fall down. Run, pun, pun. Okay, okay. How many times have I died here? Oh.
Anna. Yeah. Are you happy? But it's fine. I didn't die. I lost the mask, but I didn't die. But I'm allowed to die 3 times though. I should probably have disabled that. Just because I'm allowed to do 3 times doesn't mean I have to die 3 times. Come on now. Bunnies making bunny noises. They go bun yes. No, bunnies go. That's the noise they make.
I just want to say, can you please find some more coal? It just sounds more natural to me. The whole, can you find some more coal, please? That just sounds artificial to me. Can you find some more coal, please? I know that's a sentence, but it's so hard for me to say.
Okay.
You put that in the middle.
Supporting me. And I will stay healthy. I'm trying to. Therefore, I'm going to eat another biscuit.
That timing. Did you see? Yeah, it was this thing.
Even though it's not
Did you
perfect.
see that
That's it.
timing?
I'm half healthy. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 3. That was something. 4. How many points do you give that trick? 5. First try! Definitely. 7.
I did not struggle that level. I mean, I do enjoy that it actually gives me a challenge. I'm actually struggling with the game. I'm actually enjoying being able to beat these levels. This must be what Lolity feels like playing Spyro and Crash. I see your future.
Playing Spyro and
I see a
Crash.
shining light. You're going towards...
Well, I do like that. Lol, do got to watch that clip live. And got to react to it live. And then I saved the live reaction. And as she said that, like, that she was going to react with, oh, that's kind of like how I feel like playing Spyro and Crash. but then I said it. But then I said it. And that was different than when it came out of my mouth. share a link to the there. Nice job staying healthy, Bun. Yeah. Which clip? The croc one? Yes, that one. It just played. So this the other clips like the Pokemon one. Yeah, but I mean it was the latest one I played. I see a light. You're going towards it. You're dead. It was a train. Yeah, that was one of the clips. Silly Pon Pon. I'm glad I'm able to add some enjoyment. She's enraged at the moment. Okay, let's throw this one instead. He's not happy. She's mad. Angry Scarlet finally had enough of her. I'll show you back when I'm destroying her clothes and leaving her in all embarrassing anyway. I don't want her to be angry though. I don't know how to change that though. I mean, I did add these, but I really tried to. Changing it might work. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This looks more even. Of course I need to change. Oops. I feel like it's less angry now. She looks so cute in those pants she's made for a load of rosy me. I'm glad you enjoy. You might not be glad though. But I'm glad. No, that's. Anyway, having some blush would certainly help. But yeah, let's just check in. Hydrate. I might have mentioned it before, but in this song they are mentioning the musicians Beatles, Rolling Stones, and Spiders from Mars. I feel like Spiders from Mars isn't really on the same level as Beatles and Rolling Stones. So if a person doesn't know the group Spiders from Mars, maybe they are really popular, I'm the one who doesn't know. Like, maybe I'm the fool. Goes downtown, if you know what I mean. No, what do you mean? There. And then the tail. Languages today which Polish chapters are due in English because all languages which are English, French, and for some reason Brazilian Portuguese. Why for some reason Brazilian Portuguese? Wait now. I mean typically they just offer French is the only European option there. Oh, in audio option. Well technically they have English actors from all over the world, but it's a Polish developer, so they only offer US English anyway, so. Anyway, fun stuff happens because usually it would be Spanish. Well, I mean, Spanish has a bigger, more people speak Spanish than Portuguese. That is true. I feel it's like that's true too, because Nintendo has been bad at providing Portuguese. Typically in game, yeah, it's Spanish, Italian, French, German, and English, not Portuguese. For the US release, well, in this case, it's not a US release; it's a global release. They stopped. Actually, they still had regional version of Wii U for Smash Bros. But games typically on Xbox 360 and PS3 is where they stopped doing regional versions. And you could access all the language options in regardless of where you were, because it just makes sense. Prior to that, the US release was pure English, no other languages. Return Fire is one of the rare games that actually had the same language options regardless of region. Anyway, first happens when you have to pick an option, but it's on a time limit and you have to read it quickly. And you set the UI to Polish as well, I assume. Then it's like subtitle, spoken audio, and UI. I guess are like 3 separate options. Or maybe it's like interface with subtitles embedded into it. Yes, the series was more popular in Brazil than Spanish-speaking regions. That could be a possibility. Help me make a game, and I make sure it's available in languages such as Esperanto, Navajo, Swahili, Maori, some Sami options, Hawaiian. Well, anyway. Coach, now I'm getting sand all over my panties. There's a large Polish population in Brazil, and one of the largest outside of Poland. First, obviously, and you second. I'm still questioning those things. Because I think that highly depends on the culture. In the US, it's very common, in my experience, I'm not from the US, so I can't say, that people often associate with where their ancestry comes from. While in Europe, that doesn't really matter. People more feel like attached to the country they have moved to. So I would say like, so Polish people, obviously United States has a lot of people, I mean, so obviously there's a easier time to have more people like that. But I also think is there's a bit of cultures behind it because yeah. So I can't say for sure, I haven't done any statistics on it, of course. But I could see like Polish people who moved to like Germany don't I mean, obviously there can be people who do, but they wouldn't really see themselves as Polish, they see themselves as German. Speak German, live in Germany. Even if their parents or grandparents originally came from Poland. So I'm thinking like that could be, maybe that's why Brazil, but it could be, and I'm getting feeling like Brazil also shows up a lot when it comes to that. So I feel like, because when it comes to this dysphoria, whatever it's called, dysphoria, it's usually you see like all the countries have different levels, and in the United States and Brazil specifically, these two countries are often really high, regardless which nationality you're looking at. So I feel like this is a culture thing rather than an actual thing. Like as I said, there certainly will be people in other countries. That's why there are other countries where you have these different values in, because there are still people from other countries who actually do identify as their ancestry. But also just a thing I would thought about. Diaspora. Spelling doesn't help with pronunciation. But yeah, I guess it helps a bit though. Cute beans. There are no beans. Unless you're talking about these toes. If you call them beans, then yeah, I guess there are beans then. Just an idea. Obviously, I'm free to hear all your opinions regarding it. I'm not going to deny anyone's if they wanted to identify a certain way, but when it comes to statistics, it could therefore lead to some misleading statistics. And also, obviously, because the United States has a very large population, is also a very big factor. Because that's also one of the things that people often have seen is memed about, I guess you could say. How people from the United States are proud of the United States, but also want to recognize everywhere they are from. On the internet, it's really seen as a US thing to talk about your ancestry. So that's also a reason why I'm thinking like maybe there is something to that. I don't know. Just an idea. Stream, what is that many issues? But pineapple like me. When it says that it disconnects and reconnects like that, it still seems to run command search fine, so I guess it's not really disconnecting. I wouldn't mind visiting Panna Maria, Texas. I have an ancestor who founded that town. He was also eventually chased out of the town towards a pitchfork style. I was thinking like, do I have ancestry foundings? Well, as far as I've looked back in my ancestry is Sweden. So I guess my ancestor founded a lot of the senior cities. I do have a bit of tiny bit of Finnish and Norwegian, but that kind of makes sense considering the proximity to the countries. But it doesn't seem to be that much mixed. You probably want to put this whole portion in shade. Oh no, I drew this not on the vector layer. Oh wait. It's fine. Wait, that's a minute. That's outside. Panna Maria is believed to be the first Polish community in the US. Is first oldest, that is community, if we don't, if we consider even missing communities as valid options, oldest community that is currently in the United States, or oldest, or actually the first one in the US, since Texas was like Spanish stuff. No, the whole history, haven't really. Oh, I'm still drawing this on the wrong layer. Don't know much about the history there. I don't know too much about history in general. That's been my favorite topic. There are some historical things that I find interesting. Linguistics and stuff. But not much when it comes to like war and politics and stuff like that. Companies into linguistics, wow. Yep. His house is still there too, as a historical monument. That's nice. Well, it's believed to be. If there were communities before us, there are any no records of them. Well, the question was more: was it founded? Was it actually the first one in the US? When it, I don't know if it was founded before or after that region was part of the US. That's the first question. And then it was founded before it was part of the US. When it became part of the US, Was it still no other community? That's kind of what I was curious about. Because there's an interesting thing with the whole regions switching country. And how it affects statistics and stuff. Such as in the Olympic Games. I don't remember which country it was, Bosnia or something. Has not won a single medal in any of the Olympics. Which some might say that what they have under Yugoslavia, there were people from Bosnia or whatever it was who has won medals, which is true. But those went to Yugoslavia, not Bosnia. But of course, every country kind of does their own form of medal counting to put their country at the best position. Whatever puts their country in. The official way is count gold first, then silver, then bronze. And you count them per official region that is contributing to, is part of the competition. China is like merging all the regions that China considers China, even though they are competing as individual regions. It's like, that's not how it works. And there are like some countries do like give gold 3 points, silver 2 points, and bronze 1 point, meaning that 2 silver is worth more than a gold, which can change up the leaderboard as well. And they do that when they come with their country and stuff. And so on. It was part of the years, but okay then. Thanks as shown 1845. The turn was shown in 1850s. John Jews to clarify. Yeah. Or as we like to say aloud, he used to join us. Well, don't think that makes sense. I wonder if I should do like... Why should I put more shading? Not like that. Thank you for the head pets. Oh, so many parts that can be shaded. Go down there. There. Actually kind of hard to see. Let's make it more darky. There we go. No. Not like that. But then also like that. Let's do like that. Yeah, that's correct. Not really. That's correct. Boom. I wonder if I should. So shading happens on the eyelash, but that doesn't matter because it's going to be black shading on black. Or village. I guess it shouldn't affect it. Anyway, I'll do that just in case. There are a few differences in English and Polish translation, which is 3. Well, I would assume. Well, it doesn't mean, yeah. Sometimes you can end up with a bunch of differences. You think she wear a plate off at these ones? Well, hello, coaching. Maybe she should, but what's the fun in that? Right? Are you? It's still resistant to fire. If it isn't, then that's not a good idea either. So I haven't covered all the pieces I wanted to shade. I guess. Smooth line here. Doing good. Tired though. Hope you're well. That's good. I drew Pon in plate armor actually. Ooh. Yeah, you did. The that one picture. I like it. I mean, I like every drawing you make a Pon. I do like the one where you the Pon has the he's going to put on the suit and then gets embarrassed. You did that one quite well. Oh, Pon is streaming. Send it to me sometime. Sounds cool. I mean, well, yeah. Sure. You do that cold. You can send. Wait. Did you already send it? Maybe you didn't post that one. No, you didn't post that one. You posted all the drawings of Pon on Coach's survey. I guess we can post that one too. People do enjoy your drawings of Pon or not, it doesn't matter. Maybe you should draw Coach. If you have space enough to fit Coachy on your paper. Also, yay Coachy, yay! We celebrate for Coachy. One way different, at one point in English, all says it doesn't matter. The Polish you say says, is this important? Maybe that's how do you phrase it then? Maybe that's how you phrase it in Polish. I mean, this phrase used in Swedish would translate to if it's playing any role. As in, I guess like, does it have any participation? Which sounds very fancy phrase. that thing, does it have any participation in that is relevant to the given situation? But but you would translate to does it matter when you speak in English though. Technically you're saying does it play any role in Swedish? Most Swedish people would probably not think of it like that because it's a set phrase. That's why I'm thinking like maybe it's a set phrase. It kind of has the same meaning, like something wouldn't be important if it doesn't matter for the given situation. Something would be important in general, but it's not important in this given situation. Certainly it can't be important if it doesn't matter, right? I like the Pon in a hot dog costume. That's a 10 out of 10 classic. It is a good one. It is a good one. Cold. Starting the same letter and that messes up in my brain. Yeah, I think Cold did that one really nicely. I like how it turned out. I do like the one Spyro 1C as well. Pon looks very happy in that one. But I do like the embarrassed Pon putting on the outfit. Because maybe because Pon is in there anyway. Oh god, Pon wears a hot dog costume because Pon is a hot dog. God, I should probably not call a boner tasteful. That was an interesting one you got there, Kochi. How does that reflect on you? Pon secretly making it automatically pick specific codes when Kochi does random. No, I haven't. It's purely random. Got good RNG. Well, do you want to gamble again? See if it holds it holds up. But I have entered even more. Oh my. Good God. Well, I guess you got good RNG. True. Well, I guess this will do shading wise. And then I set this to multiply. There. Bounce. Think if I should. It is very hard. Oh, zoom. That was not drawing. It is hard to convey. Well, technically the function isn't pure random for the quotes, it actually is. I mentioned it before. It remembers the last 250 quotes. It's very hard to see. Since I have a full list of all the quotes. No, 200. It's only 200. It remembers the last 200 quotes and when you do a random quote, it picks one that is not one of the last 200 quotes. And if you do a search for a quote, it will try to pick one that is not one of the last 200 quotes. If it is one of the last 200 quotes, it will pick the one that was the oldest of the picked ones. Like, not the oldest, but the least recent quote of the 200. And that is how, when you do the searching for a quote and keep searching for this quotes, it will cycle through the quotes. Because it always tries to pick the one that is not last 200 quotes. Otherwise, it will pick the one that is the least recent and do that one. In the last 200 quotes, the list of the last 200 quotes is the last 200 unique quotes. So if you do a search, which is the only way to get one that's already one of the last 200, and if it picks one of those quotes, it will take that one and move it to the front. So it doesn't add it, so it isn't twice in the list. Pompom, what got you into drawing in the first place? Because I wanted art that other people are drawing. I wanted art with panties in it that isn't porn. There you go. Does that satisfy as an answer? Basically, who would draw on breaks and in cute, silly underwear if it wasn't for porn? And I don't want porn, I don't like it. I want silly stuff like this, so I guess I have to do it on my own. I mean, there are some art, but it's not much. I mean, drawing in the first place, I've been drawing for like from time to time. I started drawing when I was a child, like most children. But I'm gonna continue drawing like stuff. I don't have a lot of that nowadays, and I do have a bunch of the drawings from school. But I should probably not show those in case people recognize the drawings. I don't know. I don't know if anyone would recognize me. Probably they would, probably. I mean, I've changed my name and everything, so I'm a completely new version from the school days. No quotes containing Kochi could be found. I had to check, well that's fine. I just haven't said it. Well, I've said many things with Kochi, I guess. No one has saved those though. But I mean, if you go back and check a VOD and find a quote, you can let me know that, hey, you should add this to the thing. And then I'll do it. Quote, I won without eating a single heart. Ooh, quote number 200. You just want to add some pon-pon in a 100 in your bed. It is weirdly grammatical, written weirdly grammatically like that, is because I said it like that. Quote, that's a very short skirt. You can very easily see your panties. I want a skirt like that. And that is when I was playing, I assume it was Pon-Pon because I don't know which other characters wearing skirt in that game. When I'm playing with the Pon-Pon mod. Coach, would you play Crash 4 with the Pon-Pon mod? Coach should be a cosplay for Pon-Pon to do. I have one character, then let's write Kochi the Ba. That's your name. Why Ba, by the way? I have probably asked it before. Since I can add 2 more cosplays and I do one bunny cosplay, so doing Kochi would be good. Yeah. Outside of this, I feel like I'm happy with this other version. That one is better. But then I need a background. So I will go and check what the because the move is Stone Age. But it is getting late, so I probably want to stop. So probably will continue on this one later. But it's, yeah, I feel like this is good enough for today. And then I will complete this drawing next time. Maybe I'll do one more part tomorrow and then finish this drawing tomorrow. Sounds like a good idea, maybe. Well, I'm just looking for anyone to play Crash 4 with my Pon mod. That's only anyone I can get. Kochi, Yanef will play Crash 4. So I guess I have to link to the mod. But as I said, I feel satisfied with that. So why don't we go and say hello to a fellow friend? Someone. Why don't we go to the stream live? I mean, it's really live, but it's the... Oh no, it's not started yet. Well, that's unfortunate. Because I was thinking about maybe I should pay the raid back and raid back into someone who raided me quite recently. Good stream today, Papa. Thank you, and I made nice progress on that drawing. You know, I can post the progress. I will post the work in progress on the on the server, and then yeah. Otherwise, we'll probably have to go somewhere else then. Where else would we go? Yes, we could go to Dagolusian, for example. That's an option. That stream is live. It's been going for 6.5 hours, so I might raid out soon too, but actually going to leave at this very moment. So, yep. So that was not an option then. Oh well, and then we could always go to, I don't know, Cinnamon. We haven't been there in a long while. Cinnamon is playing Super Farming Boy. I don't know what that is. So... Oh, Loopy Arts. Yeah, why not? I haven't raided Loopy Arts in a long time, haven't I? Or ever. Don't remember. No, it was one time ago. Yes. It's a collab though. So they're kind of busy. That might not be a CFC part game. Kind of collab though. Kind of doesn't really work, does it? Dash it. Otherwise, we can just go to Fan, and then people can disperse to wherever they want to go. But we can go and say hello to Fan because Fan needs more love. Ah, collab, yes. Fan is playing Claire Obscure Expedition Thursday because I'm going to do other stuff too. So we can just go raid and then. And if you enjoy Fan, if you're a fan of Fan, you can. Because I feel like I want to read it. It's been like probably, I don't know, I haven't read Fan a single time this year, you know. Fan is... I could see similarities between Fan and Rocketman. In their... They have very different personalities. But there are also similarities. Oh, Fan, thought you were saying Fan, as in Fan Core. No, no. No, I would never read Fan Core. No, yeah, I didn't think about Fan Core. I always say Fan Core. I never shorten it just Fan. It's strange. Probably because I know Fan, who is just Fan. I mean, like, I find it strange to call someone Fan unless that's actually their name. Yes, I guess you could say that. But yeah, I didn't do Rebel Stampede. Rebel Stampede. No, I didn't want to open my own stream. Okay, there we go. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Oh, 38 points today. Nice.